Hi there, good afternoon. This is meteorologist Ryan Weekman bringing you an update on the snowfall potential that looks to lie Tuesday afternoon, especially during the evening hours into Wednesday. Thanks for joining me for our video forecast here Monday, March 4th. We're tracking already here on radar what looks to be some light snowfall across parts of Illinois and Indiana. This is just our first wave of moisture coming in for what looks to be a better chance for snow again Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll put it into motion, and we expect that most of this will be falling apart here within the next few hours. So not really expecting any snow showers, or would be the case today, actually rain showers. The bigger system that we're watching still back off to the west. We'll switch it over to water vapor. Pretty easy to see across the Dakotas where the storm system is right now. It's actually going to combine with a piece of energy coming out of the desert southwest. I'll put this into motion. You can see it spinning pretty vigorously there across the Dakotas. And that other piece of energy is going to act to grab a lot of Gulf moisture. So this is the system that will cause the lift. We'll see the moisture come north and right over top of the Great Lakes. That's where we're expecting some pretty good snowfall. Here's what it looks like in the mid-levels of the atmosphere right now. There's that upper level low there across the north central plains. And I'm going to put this into motion and watch what happens here. This is a model rendering of what's going to happen the next 48 hours or so. But I'll put it into motion and watch this energy really get invigorated and the low pressure go over Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, right there, right over like about Quincy, Illinois, and this mid-level jet streak coming in. And what this is going to do is really allow for a strong area of low pressure to develop on the east coast. So kind of taking away our energy just when you'd expect us to get really smacked with some snowfall. A lot of this energy is going to get transferred to the east coast. So we're going to kind of downplay the snowfall potential here across northwest Ohio and southeast Michigan. We'll talk about just how much exactly coming up in just a minute. But another forecast model rendering of what's going to happen. This is the NAM forecast model showing what it thinks the radar will look like over the next few hours and few days. It's doing a good job showing the snow right now in the upper Midwest and northern plains. That finger of moisture here across the southern Great Lakes. And as I put this into motion, it tries to develop some light snow showers as early as 10 a.m. Tuesday. Most of that I don't think is really going to reach the ground. It doesn't come until about mid-afternoon into the early evening hours. We'll see our first potential for snow, lasting really a good chunk of the evening hours. And by the time the morning commute Monday, or rather Wednesday, comes around, most of that moisture and lift and the snow is pushed off to the east coast, where they'll be dealing with a snowstorm of their own, and we'll be watching this die down. So most of the day Wednesday, not expecting to see much in the way of snowfall coming down. So here's the very latest on accumulations, what we're expecting here, our snow forecast. This is by Wednesday morning. Here for most of Toledo, we're going to say about 2 inches or less. That includes Port Clinton, Sandusky. We'll put a 2 to 4 inch range here for, let's say, down towards Waterville, down into Bowling Green, Fremont, Tiffin, over to Napoleon and Wauseon, Bryan. And the highest potential for the most snowfall is, let's say, Defiance and South, and Findlay and South, for over 4 inches of snow possible. So we'll be watching this closely, but a dry northeast wind will likely eat into a lot of that snow total here across Toledo. Tired of the snow? I know a lot of people are. Once we get through this Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, look at this into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, upper 40s, low 50s here in Toledo. Going to be pretty efficient to help melt a lot of that snow. As always, you guys can catch up with me. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. Here's the very latest. Meteorologist Ryan Weekman is what you can look for. Putting posts on there, answering questions. I'm also on Twitter and Google+. So feel free to come over, ask questions, just hang out for a little bit. And of course, we'll bring you the very latest on this snow potential as it becomes a little bit more apparent. But heaviest snow does look like it'll head south of Toledo. Thanks for watching today, guys.